chapón, tomando chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano chapón, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, give him a beer or two. Chicano chapón, Este's an asshole, just lost some fans. Oh well, tough shit. Tough shit. Chicano chapón, Ramon's el guapo, he tells good stories. Let's interrupt. We will. Chicano chapón, we love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh well. Oh well.
Welcome back to another episode of Chicano Shuffle Zoom Edition. This is Ramon.
Stevs.
Fernando.
So, ¿qué onda, cabrones? Yeah? Okay, we're back.
Mira que el jefe, míralo, arms crossed and everything. Went, what the fuck?
No, it's because I got a new, you know how Fernie, I don't know, last time Fernie was telling me que nomás salía the from the neck up or whatever. So,
The fucking nose up, güey.
yeah,
Ponías así, güey.
So cambié la silla, nomás que ahora, mira, estoy tapando el pinche sign in the back and shit. So,
No hay pedo, güey. Let's better like that, güey.
you know, someone like, don't fuck him. So then, so ahorita I'm trying to get I already had my pose from the
Like,
neck
they don't know
up.
what they're watching, güey.
I thought it was on purpose, güey.
No. Oh yeah, that was, yeah. Pero I got a different little chair, a different little stool que me levanta un poquito más. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. A ver cómo va la cosa. And shit. So, ¿y ustedes cómo están? How the fuck was your week, man?
My week was good, güey. It's fucking, I've been working a lot también, güey. It's fucking trying not to survive, güey. It's been like, at work, it's been fucking safety because some dude fucking passed away that last week.
Oh,
And,
shit.
He fucking, there was a company that does like metal beams for like construction, like big fucking beams.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy he had a load of, it wasn't like the beams, pero tenía like some pretty heavy metal. Y el güey was driving with the load up. When you have a heavy load, you're supposed to drive with the load
Down
to the ground.
Yeah.
Yes, the way had the load up, and he was driving in the warehouse. Un güey fucking venía caminando. El güey no lo vio, and when he broke, like he hit the brakes really fast, so the thing came over and just fucking crushed the dude, man.
Puta madre.
So whenever that happens, it's everything starts because the lawyers get involved. So they're trying to see who to get. So you know, all the safety stuff gets questioned. If like that's where my job kind of gets kind of like a lot of responsibility with, because if I do like a brake job and something happens, the lawyers are gonna
try to blame it on you.
Yeah, they're gonna try to go to everybody that was involved in that. But the problem is these guys weren't certified with. Like they weren't certified.
Yeah, I mean, your responsibility, as long as the unit or the truck or the forklift is tip top shape, you keep your records, you do the maintenance y todo. De ahí en fuera, you can't control who operates it, right?
No, but the companies are required. Whoever's driving those units, they're required to be licensed to be able to drive them. And these guys weren't certified. They just kind of hired people. They just kind of hired them and started telling them how to, you know, figure out how to drive it. You know how shit is.
On the job training, huh?
Yeah, but they never got certification. So that when something like that happens, then the company's insurance can't pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Because these big companies obviously have insurance, and if they do everything to protect themselves, the insurance takes care of, like, you know, if the family's gonna sue and they get money. But if they're not like their employees aren't certified, then the company is pretty much fucked, dude.
Fuck, man.
So our week has been like that way. Just fucking dealing with.
No sé cómo está la cosa, but like I've noticed, like whenever you go, like especially like a Home Depot or Costco, because maybe those are slower units, you know, because they're not that fast.
Yeah.
But they usually, like when they're moving, there's like a beacon and there's a sound, right? Like a beeping sound.
Yeah, you have the strobe light, which is a yellow light. That's always flashing. And then there's a backup alarm, and then there's some units have actual like the electric, like Home Depot and those guys, they use a lot of electric units. So those, when you go forward, it also has an alarm that rings. Yeah. So all that stuff that, man, like if I go do a service and I have to write down shit that I feel like if something happens, like, hey, I told them that it was fucked up. Like, que tal si I go do a service, tengo hueva, and I leave early, and then fucking somebody gets run over because the light didn't work and I didn't put it on the paperwork that it needs to be replaced, and that comes to me, you know. It's that's when the job gets kind of like a little bit like you have a lot of responsibility where it's not just fucking, you know, do the work and shit like that. Like
I fucking aventando chistes and fucking jalándosela. No, there's a responsibility to it. You gotta do your checklist.
There's a lot where, like, I can't even imagine like the airplane mechanics where the responsibility they have. Some shit goes down in those planes where, I mean, as far as I know, like they've prosecuted some of the fucking mechanics where, you know, just by, it's hard where like sometimes you can't even go, like, I mean, I don't drink, but if I really drank, it'd be hard to go to work though, hungover and tired as fuck, you know? Because not only that, like I could do something that can hurt somebody, or I could hurt myself with. You know? So
yeah, working hungover is no fun, my friend.
I was just telling my friend how we used to fucking, when we worked for the magazine distribution company when we were like 18, we were fucking, because he was working with me and we were playing in the same band. And we were just remembering, like, we used to put our work shirt in the trunk, go out from the gig, go to Denny's, because we wanted to fucking
get something to eat.
We want to eat, bro, at 3 a.m. Shit. And then sometimes ahí nos íbamos at work with the work shirt in the trunk. Sin dormir, nothing, dude. Like, fuck.
Oh, pinches. Pero también, you were what, 19, 20?
18? Oh, yeah, 18? Dude. You're in the prime,
you have, yeah. All you need is maybe a 2-hour nap or a 45-minute nap y vámonos, cabrón.
But you know what? In my defense, and all everybody that was 18 hauling ass, that's not typically the case with a lot of like these, especially nowadays, where to have like that hustle. I mean, a lot of 18-year-olds now, where I don't really see them with a lot of drive. I could be wrong. I'm not saying all of them, but eso que no le sacamos al jale, bro. Even at 18, and you know, we were already trying to buy ourselves. I was telling the same dude, like, dude, fucking, I remember spending $2,500 on a Kenwood fucking dash system that just came out. Fucking, it was a Japan special.
Para 92 Tercel.
Yeah, but it had a $2,500 system, bro.
Fuck yeah, pinche. You gotta fucking wiggle the fucking ignition para que agarre. Vámonos.
Pero the DVD, the Navi, chingón. And I got it right there in Monterey Park, right by the hat in front of it. There used to be a Tower Records, remember?
No. Yeah.
Tower Records? Yeah, and then next door. Next door they had like a electronics store. I forgot which one was right there where. But it was in that same little plus. No. Which one, bro?
Was it a Good Guys or Silo?
It was probably the Good Guys. Yeah, damn, I forgot that name, dude. The Good Guys.
The Good Guys.
Yeah,
it was the Good Guys.
$2,500 straight from Japan, dude. Can you imagine spending that much money on the sound system, dude? Jesus Christ, man.
Fuck. No, pues el otro día saliendo del callejón, güey, I saw, I guess someone threw one of those old amps, you know, the amplifiers, and I saw them like, y paré, and I looked at them, I'm like, oh shit, maybe. I'm like, wait, ya estás grande, cabrón. Don't fucking. There's no need for an amp no more. You got good.
Oh, you wanted to look for one or install that one?
No, I saw it on the alley. I tirado, güey.
So you wanted to refurbish it?
Yeah. Recycle, güey. He's gonna recycle, reuse.
Y la pensé, güey. I'm like, tienes una pinche mesa que you need to finish and you still haven't. How are you gonna refurbish this?
What brand was it?
Nah, no la miré. Nomás, you know, you can see the little railings. The what is it? The shape of it, you know, right away it's an amp.
Yeah.
The looks of it, you know, for I guess the heat dissipation.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, nah, vámonos a la chingada, you know.
But see, we had right, and then I took it to the Good Guys to get it installed, And then I still remember talking to the tech that installed it, and I was like, "Hey, bro, I know this shit only works when it's neutral, but can you do a little transita here and there so it can play while I'm in drive?" And he bypassed something.
Oh shit!
For an extra $20, I remember he did something that when it was on drive, I could see it, and then so. When we would come out of the magazine spot, Salía Club El Hustler with the DVDs, and I would put it in coming out of work. I would put it in and just fucking watch the new fucking club and the swank and the hustler porn in the fucking DVD way. Jesus, way.
Hey, estabas cambiándole el manual al equivocado, right?
Shit, bro. Está cabrón. So imagine those moans in the nice Kenwood system.
Oh shit!
La gente volteando and shit, looking around and shit. No, I've seen. I'm driving by fucking Suburbans or whatever, donde tienen las pinches when the headrest had the monitors.
Yeah.
Y luego me acuerdo que había un cabrón que even had like a flip down that was like a 20-inch, whatever, fucking playing just pornos, way.
No shit, bro.
Like, fuck, I'm like, let me go right behind this fucker. Vamos a ver cuál es.
You followed him, rerouted.
Yeah.
15 miles later. Oh shit.
I know, right? I'm like what is it? The cable guy knocks twice. Órale. Fuck yeah.
The cable.
Oh, God, no mames.
Oh man, yeah.
I mean,
that was cool, man.
Yeah, but I mean, también fucking hablando de pinches de películas coloradas, güey. I guess the older porn, remember, it used to have like a soundtrack. It had the bam bam bum 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 bam.
Classic porn music, yeah.
Bounce, 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 bam bam. I'm on this cabrón. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And I guess today's porn no tiene eso, ¿verdad?
I don't not the kind that I watch.
Oh shit!
I don't like that produced like studio vibe. I don't know. Yeah.
No mames, man.
Fucking. What was I hearing this weekend?
Oh shit!
Ya ves que todos los.
Being honest, way.
Ya que todos los que están encerrados and shit, and I guess if you live in an apartment complex, you're hearing everything now.
All the arguments.
The arguments, the fucking, you know which ones are tweakers, you know which ones have porn addictions, you know which ones are fucking ando de maníacos y que la chingada. Like,
pues even like on Instagram where the fucking some of the chicks that I've seen, ya están medias calenturas, way. Like they started the quarantine with like, oh, they can't fucking stop us, this and that. And all the selfies that I see are fucking low tops, fucking. Ya andan heridas, bro. It's been too long, dude. They're getting a lot more sexier with their posts, way.
The posts are getting crazy, way.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Pedo,
yeah, se está poniendo algo grueso la cosa, I guess.
Pobrecitas. Ni se pueden poner guaraches with the hot weather que las uñas las tienen todas negras. Fucking, ay, güey.
Pinches pezuñas, las chingaderas and shit.
All the nail spots are closed, güey.
Oh, shit.
Hey, have you guys besides your regular shopping, but have you seen the lines out of like fucking like any average store, like a Home Depot or fucking?
But it's not that it's a lot of people. It's just that they're counting the amount of people that are inside. Where
yeah, so I think that what I noticed is that they'll wait for like depending like at Costco is like they'll let 25 go in when 25 come out. You know,
that's how Home Depot is too. Where
oh yeah,
yeah, they have a counter. They have a counter and then they have a walkie. Oh, salieron 10, so let 10 in. And it's a fucking that's un pedo, where like that pinche hueva. Especially like Walmart or Target, one of those stores where. So now when from now on, you're gonna have to take that time into consideration now también, ¿verdad? When you go shopping.
Yeah, antes you would say, the traffic, it should take me about 15 minutes to get there. Like, unos 5 minutos para buscar parking. All right, so fuck it. you know, and then lo que entro y lo que salgo, en una media hora voy y vengo.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's like, fuck, I'm going to have to fucking, you know what, if the line is long, una pinche hora, all right, fuck it. The only thing I noticed is that at the counter, though, it's fucking quick.
Yeah?
The counter is quick. It's like you're not even really waiting in line. Like antes, like each counter had like fucking 6 or 7 people. Luego en Costco, no se diga, güey, pinche, you know, no?
No, pues Costco's otro pedo, güey. Usually when I do my little shopping, where it's self-checkout, way, it's not that bad, but even that way, I mean, people are just waiting in line outside. You know, people are getting frustrated, bro. Like, it's like they forget that we're all waiting, dude. You know, like, dude, chill. Like, I'm waiting too. Like,
yeah, we're all waiting.
You know, I'm in uniform. I need something that I have to go fix. You're in their fucking Birkenstocks. Maybe you're just trying to paint the wall frame or the door frame. Like,
Te aburriste, and now
and now your shit's more important than me having to get to work, man. It's been crazy.
Fui a la mañana because I had to go get some. I'm doing a little project aquí en el cantón.
Speaking of.
Oh yeah. So I'm doing a little project. Como te digo, tomamos un árbol y los troncos los estoy escarapelando, and I'm trying to like clean them up so I can make them like little sitting stools. Just like nothing, like, you know, kind of like it blends in with the yard. But so I ran out of sandpaper because it's like I gotta kind of like do a good finishing on it.
Yeah.
And I gotta get the water like the water sealant. Para que no se me humedezca, no se me eche a perder. No. And fucking, so yeah, and then the mija had to get some stuff. So I'm like, all right, pues vamos. Fuimos. Today? And I'm like, yeah. So we went and like, fuck the line. And then la típica, right? Tú bájate, yo me voy a estacionar. Fuck
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that kind of helps out. So yeah, fui, boom, chingón. When we're getting close to the entrance, hay un güey que está haciendo pendejo, just like looking around. And I guess the employee at the door already knows him. He already knows that this guy's trying to fucking snake in, güey. He's just trying to rush in. So he's waiting for a big crowd, like había un grupo de 4 personas. And so se hace el desmadre because when you get to the door, they'll tell you to wait, or when they're letting you in, let's just say they're letting you in, you're like, oh, fuck, necesito agarrar un carrito. So te sales, agarras el carrito, and you come back in. En esa, este güey se estaba aprovechando y que se quiso meter, and the little kid is like 20-year-old, pinche, parecía una rama el cabrón. It was thin. Fucking que no lo va parando y casi se arman los putazos, because this guy was trying to fucking jump in.
No shit.
He's like, I just need to get something. Yeah, so does everybody else. You have to make a line. Yeah, like, no quería huevo hasta que, then I'm like, yo me metí, but then I heard somebody else in the line tell him, hey, fuck you, go to the back like everybody else.
Oh shit, like, yeah, there's always somebody that...
Always someone transear.
La voz del pueblo. It's always present, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, I ain't got time for this shit. I gotta go get my stuff.
Oh shit, I don't got time, he says.
That's funny, man. So you left?
I went in.
He didn't see what happened when he went inside, he said.
Yeah, I went in. Nomás alcancé, antes de que se cerraran las puertas, alcancé, like, hey man, get him fucking line.
No, pues le dice a la pobre mujer, le dice, hey, tú bájate, yo me parqueo, and then te espero aquí en el carro.
No, güey, no.
I'll help you load up the stuff.
No. No, she did her errands and I did mine, and ya acabamos there, and we just met up and paid, and vámonos, just... It's in and out. Try not to fucking spend that much time in there también. Antes sí pendejaba. Yo iba y me pendejaba. Me perdía in the tool section, güey. I'm just looking.
Or the samples, güey. Te gustaban los samples también, ¿no?
No, but that's at Costco. But I'm talking about... Like,
we're not talking about Costco?
No, I'm talking about Home Depot.
Sure. For some reason, I thought you were talking about Costco, güey.
Oh, yeah. I was talking about both, I guess.
No, sure.
So, yeah, pinche Home Depot. I could spend fucking half a day, almost a day in there.
Home Depot? Yeah. Yeah, the other day I had to buy a new lamp because the Milwaukee that I had fell in a coolant thing. You know, aguantó, güey. I was like, gosh, with the battery, todo. Yeah, I thought it was
was it that part of the transeada from the crackhead?
No, I just got that impact from no, this one I bought actually at Home Depot, but it's like a little Milwaukee work light that it was really cool. Way it's got the M12, the little one. And güey, no aguantó the coolant, man. I was pissed because I really like that lightweight. You know how you get attached to your shit, güey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then when you go back, that model doesn't exist anymore.
They didn't have it. I had to buy a more expensive one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm happy with it. But I went in there to buy it, and yeah, dude, there's a hardware store in Orange County called McFadden's. Mm-hmm. Jesus fucking Christ, bro! Like you'll spend, if you spend that much time at Home Depot in this hardware store, you'll spend a whole day in there, bro. Like
really,
you starting to figure out. You're trying to justify why you should buy that thing because it's so cool, dude.
Dude, that's my fucking life right there.
The other time,
I'm trying to justify it.
The other day, I spent like 20 minutes in the jar section, mason jars, and then they had the little rubber, like the ones that the boxers used to put water in the boxer.
Yeah.
So I was trying to justify why I need that because it was just cool. Where it was like a little set, like the ones where the tattoo artists put the ink in these little plastic containers.
Yeah,
and just little random shit like that. But esa store, I enjoy going in there, bro. Especially when I have a bolt that's fucked up. I enjoy having to find the one that I need. Like, oh no, este no es. A ver este. Shit, I think it's metric. And I have to fucking spend off like an hour at least right there for 4 bolts away.
Fucking, you got the machine screws, and then you got the fucking what is it? And then you got the wood screws. The threading is different. The wood screws are a little bit more far apart. Machine screws are closer together. No, es un desmadre, güey. No, fuck yeah, dude.
And they have good beef jerky, way. So, you know, it's little hardware stores that have that beef jerky that you don't see anywhere else.
Oh, okay, but is it free sample or lo venden?
No, they sell it. But if you're ever in Orange County, dude, I know you're hardly over there, but McFadden's is a really good hardware store, bro. I think
McFadden's, huh?
McFadden's, yeah, I think you really like it, man. They have so much shit in there, bro. Like, fuck. Fucking ridiculous. But, you know, okay, it's a lot of people that are doing, like, están tan aburridos, way. Like, they're the ones that I run into at Home Depot. Even Harbor Freight has a little line now.
Dude, and,
it's just people that want to keep busy, way. They're just trying to find shit to do, way. Echarle mecánica al carro, or you say, your little gardening. You know?
Yeah. So that's what I've been like on Saturdays and Sundays. I've been fucking busy. Si no estoy chambeando, it's just trying to, you know, take care of things that need to get taken care of. Yeah. You know, because entre semana no tengo tiempo. En Mayo, I got a vacation coming up. We were supposed to go to
Pues
Paris.
Ya estamos en Mayo, güey.
No, but mid-May. Sorry. Yeah, May. Oh, yeah, pues 4 de Mayo. 4 de Mayo. This airs on 4th of Mayo 4. May the 4th be with you.
Pero si vas a ir, güey? Or fucking...
No. Ya se canceló todo, güey.
Oh.
Ya se canceló todo. Nomás lo único que a lo que tengo entendido, everything was been because with the whole ship was not. It was lengthy. Long story short is that I didn't cancel my vacation, so I'm gonna use that time to clean up the garage and you know, wash the outside of the house, like power wash it. Tengo que acabar una mesa que tengo aquí ya fucking casi 4 años que no la he acabado. And then I wanna and then también the round palette. I'm gonna, you know, sand it down and repaint it, and then I'm gonna put the water sealant on it because it's gonna be on the outside now.
The spool, or which one you talking about?
The spool. Yeah, the spool. Yeah. Pues ya tiene uso acá, and it's been being used, so it works out, you know.
Hey, speaking of projects, I read maybe somebody can also benefit from this. But pinche Fernie way. I'm trying to put some videos on YouTube way for like music stuff. What's the best? A lot of people say iMovie way to edit the videos. Is that really the best program to use way? Like kind of user friendly?
Well, I mean, if it's must be, you're not doing anything crazy pro way. So I mean, if iMovie is easy for you, then that's the easiest thing. Like.
Well, all I'm trying to do is on YouTube, I'm trying to create backing tracks like las pistas de las canciones.
Yeah.
And so people can use them to like play over them, but I want to come out in the video first playing to them to kind of show them like what you can play with. So I just want to videotape like myself and then kind of edit little things like when the song's playing in the back, I want to be able to put the chord that's playing, like just little edits like that where like nothing too crazy. I mean, not like...
I've never used iMovie way, but from what I hear, it's like it's easy to use, no?
Which one do you use, güey? Or what do you use?
I have the Premiere, güey. Pues ya tengo todo the whole Adobe thing.
Pero yeah, you got
lo tienes
Adobe
tú también.
I do.
¿Ya lo tienes?
Sí lo tengo, pero nomás tengo la Audition, güey. No compré todo el... No compré todo el pack.
I thought you had the whole thing. Yeah, if you had the whole thing, pues es más fácil. It's more complex, pues, pero...
¿Y eso está más fácil, el Adobe? ¿O tiene más cosas?
Yeah, I mean, you can do a lot of crazier shit. I mean, for what you're talking about, way, I'm assuming el iMovie will probably do exactly what you want, way.
Yeah, right? That's what
without
I
having to get the Premiere and learn, because it's a higher learning curve, pues. Adobe or for Final Cut or algo así.
Yeah.
I tend to think, oh, it's not that bad, way, but then like when you kind of think about it a little bit more, you go, yeah, so I scared it. There's a learning curve, way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it, way, because eso de que speaking of little projects, way, I've been trying to get into like music licensing, way, because I've been writing a lot of music, and I bought this little pedal that it's fucking awesome, dude. Like what I do is I record a song on the spot. Hasta te voy a mandar the Chicano Shuffle intro, way, or the song. Pero maybe Ramon can redo the vocals on it, because this pedal that I have, way, fuck, technology is crazy. What I do is I activate it and I play a riff, and then it's like a loop pedal. So when I hit it, it instantly gives me a bass and a drum to what I played with. So you can create a whole fucking song, dude.
Shit.
What? Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, Ramon. And I'm talking about like legit bass lines, like really complicated ones. And the computer, the software somehow reads how you're playing your attack, and it throws you instantly a bass and a drum track. And then you have 12 different versions. You can do blues, rock, alternative rock, pop, Latin, jazz. So todas le tiras like the Chicano shuffle chords, and I can easily turn it into a jazz song or whatever, and or a folk.
Fucking banda, güey. Hazlo banda. Ponle the banda setting.
Norteñas, güey.
No, fuck yeah. Te avienta el accordion también. Yeah, su madre, güey.
Yeah, it's a great pedal, dude. So I've been able to write a lot of songs with it, and you're just trying to put some stuff on YouTube and get into music licensing. Because with the fucking with the boom with Netflix and all that shit, there's a super high, more than ever, way a demand for music to be licensed for TV shows and stuff like that.
Oh, fuck yeah!
So I want to be able to get into that way to stay a little bit more busy, way. So, and also, the YouTube presence way is something that I kind of always didn't want to do, but you have to get out there.
Bro.
I know.
Times. Yeah, pinche. No, pues fucking, ya esto se me hace que nosotros we're scheduled to be start, I guess, reintegrating or like slowly opening up things by May 15th, I think it is, or on May 15th.
Oh, really? So, you're in California?
I think so. I think they pushed it to May 15th, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
and May 15th for a while, yeah.
To like start opening business and like and slowly start, I guess letting people out from quarantine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have a whole little roadmap, way. But the 15, the day for the 15 has been since last month, way.
Yeah.
They put out a little like roadmap that says, okay, these businesses can start opening up once we reach this threshold, and then we reach this little fucking standard. We open up these next businesses. Or like companies that have this kind of employees, way type of thing.
When do we get the barbers opening? No, it's ya está cabrón, güey. Jesus, bro, look at this.
Yeah.
Hey, pero tú eres rockero, güey. You know, tú eres rockero, cabrón.
Yeah, but I like the
That's the guy that got a haircut.
I know. I bet you got another one? Jesus, bro.
No, what I do is me limpio las patillas and the hair that comes out by the ears. I'll clean that up. That's the secret. I'll clean that, and then as long as I could comb it to the side, but donde se comienza a notar es aquí atrás, güey.
No, he's not to be a dick, way, but I've been noticing a bunch of fucked up haircuts of people that I know are just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it.
I'm gonna touch it up.
Yeah, and they do a little too much.
Están todos trasquilados, güey.
Yeah, no way.
You know what? It's those little things that fucking, not that you take for granted, but then you're like, holy shit, man. You know what? It used to be cool that fucking I was able to just, on a whim go get a haircut, or like, call my guy up like, hey, or even the ladies, go to get my nails done or my hair done or lo que sea. No, pero es un desmadre. I was who was watching? I think La Chiquilla was showing me a video the other day about with people having so much time in their hands. What was it? I think it's in Georgia that they were protesting that they want their barbers or they want the salons back. And some lady took a picture, se parte el pelo y se ve the white roots, se le ve las canas.
Oh, shit.
And so you can see about 2.5 inches. And she's saying, a month that I haven't been able to get my hair done. Check this out. A fucking month. So this girl, the one that's showing the video, she's all like, so she starts doing the math. So she's all like, all right, so I didn't believe her. So I started doing research. I'm all like, what is the average growth of a hair, in a person in a month? So I'll tell you this much. Okay, what is the average length of the index? Because cuando se parte el pelo, se le ve el index finger. So, and then she kind of calculates that, and she does all this math, and then at the end, she's like, okay, so this lady is lying. It hasn't been a month. By the research and everything that I did in the math, this lady hasn't gotten her hair done since October. So, fuck you.
So it's been
no dice fuck you, pero ya ves la gente que dice, tengo un pinche mes, mira cómo estoy. Like, nah, cabrón, this is October. ¿Para qué te haces?
Yeah.
Yes, so that was a funny little video, dude. But I guess, you don't take it for granted, but you just realize, like, fuck. Antes nomás I just get up and vámonos. Ahora, now we got to be more patient, I think. But we're going to also run into more irritated people because la pinche paciencia está al tope, güey.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of traffic nowadays, so definitely people are just already tired of being home, man.
Yeah, traffic's starting to pick up. Yeah, I noticed that in the morning. Yeah, I started noticing that. I'm like, oh shit, people are going back. My 20 minutes, and now it's 23, and then it's 25. Like, oh shit, I know this pattern.
Yeah, it's getting crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm sure, well, like the childcare, no way. I think people that have kids are that's kind of crazy for them, no? Like people to take care of their kids.
That's but I think there's still gonna be some companies that are gonna be working from home. Like there's some, como te digo, some companies that are gonna explore this venture and see, a lo mejor si ahorramos más dinero by having them at home.
Yeah, it's like my girls' work way. They're doing the home thing, and I guess the numbers are kind of mixed way because the production level is different. Like people are clocking in later than they should. They're not putting in the work like they were when they have their direct supervisors, directly in the same vicinity as them. I think what they're dealing with is a lot of people taking advantage of it way.
Yeah, de que va a haber eso lo hay.
And they're dealing because she helps with the HR department, so that company is very big on like the way that the employee feels. They're really, I feel like they baby these fucking people too much, dude. Like it's just too much, and so she went. Her job is every week or every day she has to call at least 2 or 3 people and like this through Zoom. Ask them how they're doing because apparently a lot of people are complaining that they're depressed and they have anxiety because they don't go anywhere. Mm-hmm. So she has to go like what we're doing and tell them, hey, how's it going? And a lot of people are complaining about depression, anxiety. The guy she was talking about last week was saying that he feels like, and check this out, I was like, Jesus, bro, this is crazy.
A ver, aviéntala, güey.
Well, this guy was complaining that he feels that the supervisors are too high of expectations for him. They need to come down a little bit more. Like he doesn't like that they're putting too much expectations on him. And it's just shit like our supervisors push us, Hey, Ramon, I know you can do it, bro. I need you to do this. And you probably are like, dude, fuck, that's impossible. But you'll be like, you know what? All right, I'll do it. Yes, the way says that's too. He doesn't like the high expectation when they need to drop it down a little bit. And I was like, "Fuck, dude, that's crazy." the lawyer was telling her that, I didn't know this. I mean, maybe you guys know this, but the lawyer was telling her that anxiety is considered a disability in California, dude.
No way.
Yeah, like you got to be very fucking careful when people claim anxiety.
Remember that kind of union también, güey.
But the union was stress. I think it was stress.
Stress también, güey.
It's the same thing, güey.
Yeah, stress is up.
It was just the wording. I guess the wording. They would use stress instead of anxiety.
Yeah.
But I didn't know anxiety was considered a disability, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. I guess.
But I mean, it's like I said before, I mean, except for that douche talking about a supervisor, it's like that's the supervisor's job, not to always push you a little more than you can actually do, so that.
I mean, Fernando, let's be honest, way. Sometimes we need that way. Sometimes we need that person. Hey, wait, you can do it. And then when you do it, you're like, oh, shit, I can do it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's a supervisor's job, not to give you a little bit more than you can actually do.
Yeah.
So to push you, pues.
So I'm going to play devil's advocate on this one. Because it happened when Fernando and I were working together in our yard, it always happened that we used to have our JPDs, our jobs per day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when Fernando and I came in, I think it was like at 4.0. So that means that in 8 hours we had to do 4 jobs. So like, and I can never understand, because the old school guys, cuando nosotros llegamos, they would say 4 jobs, fuck you guys, you know. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, why can't you do? I mean, in 8 hours, that's 2 hours per job. Ponle 1 hora y media por cada una in between the. You know, how
much travel time? How much travel time did they give you?
I mean, depending on the area that you're in, you're like the most you would travel, like que no sea en la tarde, you know, during traffic. I think it would be like the most would be 30 minutes, you know, the most. But everything was really close by. Like, you know, you were like 10 minutes, or they used to keep us in the area. You know, you were like a couple of blocks away, you know, like, so por ejemplo, you know,
a few blocks away,
a few blocks away. So we're like, Fernando and I couldn't understand, like, estos cabrones de qué tanto chillan, 4 jobs, papitas, güey. So, pero
says the young bucks over here.
Yeah, says the young bucks, right? So then, but you always had siempre se encabronaban with a certain group of guys, because there was a handful of guys that always did 6 or 7 jobs.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, fuck these putos, man. You guys got to keep it. Like, what they're asking, don't go over, because what they're going to do is like, well, if these 6 guys can do it, why can't the rest do it, you know? And it's not just like, you know, 1 day or 2. It's consistently throughout the week. You know, out of the 5 days in a week, they might do 3 or 4 days with like 6 or 7 jobs.
But let me ask you, was there an incentive to do more? Did they get like a bonus at the end of the quarter, or they were just... They're just kiss asses.
Yeah, you know, but the thing is que estos cabrones I don't know about kiss ass, but they just wanted to, like, I guess, be left alone. Because you get, like, sometimes you get little perks with your supervisor, like if you need an extra day, or like, oh, I need some overtime, or like today I can't work overtime, you know, can I get out like at 4, or can I get out at 3, you know, while everybody else is busting their ass to keep up. Like, I gave you 6 jobs yesterday, man, you know, today I gave you 4. Can I just call it a day? So, eso es madre. So little by little, they started incrementing our jobs per day. So now instead of 4.0, then it was 4.2. 4.5. So I'm like, fuck, how am I going to do 4.5 jobs? Well, it forces you to do 5 jobs now, you know? And then así se la llevaba. And then before you knew it, Fernando and I were like, fuck these putos. They want us to give them 5 jobs in a day. Stop pendejos. We're just going to give them 4. You know?
No, I didn't need those 4. I didn't give them the 4, güey.
No, we were.
Pero es que chécale, güey. So these guys que hacían los 6 or 7, güey, which was just less than a handful probably, güey. También, I don't know si todos, pero I know me and Ramon can confirm a few of them, would get their jobs cherry-picked. So in the morning, someone would find all the papitas jobs y se los daban. Because if they're doing 6 or 7, their jefe looks good too, güey.
Yeah.
So it's not just them that looks good. Their jefe looks, oh shit, he's getting his guys to do 6 or 7. So in the morning, they would cherry-pick the fucking papita jobs, güey.
Wow, man.
Y luego también there was a little tranza that I caught on. Es de que estos cabrones, por ejemplo, they're working in this neighborhood, right? And there's a box that feeds this neighborhood. Pues estos cabrones se iban and they would look out for phone numbers or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
They'll look, they'll look at them like, okay, so-and-so, this is this address. O nomás agarraban random numbers. Los apuntaban y lo que hacían es que cortaban el wire. Nomás uno lo cortaban y ya. Entonces, the next day, when we went to go look for our work, I always noticed that they had a list of phone numbers. And they're always looking at the jobs for that day. And they're like, oh, that's one of mine. So they'll click it and they'll pick it and then they'll pick it. And agarraban todos los que tenían en su lista for that day. All they had to do was just go to the box, fucking, and reattach it.
Because they knew they set it up from the day before.
They set it up,
Jesus
and they
Christ.
did that. And they caught a couple. Alguien aventó pinche rata because they're like, this is not fucking fair. A mí me pasó unas veces de que while they're looking through their fucking list, I already picked that job. I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll get this one. And then al rato me llamaban like, hey, you got this number. Hey, that's one of my jobs, I need it back. I'm like, fuck, you already fixed it. Like, oh, fuck that. You're not taking it. Nah, ni madres.
Hey, is that environment where you're at, is it like intimidating, like to start working there, like as a new guy?
As a new guy, yeah.
You get a lot of shit, right?
Well, también is like you got to understand a lot of the guys that they're supposed to hire depending on experience, and a lot of the guys that might know some experience, but it's por ejemplo, like if your experience is fixing forklifts, right?
Yeah.
And most of them are Japanese, right?
No, not really. Well, I would say like 50-50.
50 is Japanese and the other 50 is what?
American. You got Clark, Heister.
Okay.
Those are all American.
I don't know how it is, but it's like you were to go work now and specifically start working on German fucking forklifts.
Yeah.
And it's like you have the basic knowledge. The only thing is that the applications now, it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
So that's the kind of experience, at least as long as they'll do that. Sometimes they just hired people that straight out of school, or they said they're like, oh yeah, I got experience because I worked for the cable company, or I got this kind of experience because I was an electrician. When you come to the phone company, it's different.
I get it.
So some of these guys didn't grasp the terminology or didn't grasp the troubleshooting. Like, oh fuck, this is different, and and then you start noticing like, este cabrón, you fucking lied. You don't know shit, and now like you're like, dude, how do you fucking troubleshoot or how do you install? Like, dude, esta chingadera es una cochinada, güey.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah,
hey,
so
man, you gotta
fake it till you make it, right?
Yeah, good job, bro.
Are you guys judgmental, Ramon?
Are you guys hiring right now or no? Are you guys hiring at your job?
You know what? They're gonna start. They might open up internally first, but our yard really doesn't get that many internal people. Like from our position, which is like the operations, the field technicians. Nobody really wants to come to our area because we're in the west side. So traffic to get over there is a pain in the ass, and traffic to leave is a pain in the ass. Nobody wants to deal with that. Yeah. But so they open it up internally from like if guys want to transfer. Okay. They have first dibs, but if nobody does it in the allotted time, then they open it up publicly. So they're gonna start opening some because fucking acá Miguelón is gonna transfer out. Where are you going? I'm going to work with Westside Dave.
Oh shit! Top dollars over there.
Yeah,
top dollar. Yeah.
Fucking ya le dije. So right away, I asked Westside Dave, hey, what kind of tools am I gonna need or what kind of stuff? He's like, nah, dude, we have it here. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna bring my tools home then, los que son míos, my personal ones, because I got my own personal shit. And then and then the guys ya me están pidiendo like, hey, fucking. Hey, can I have your drill or can I have this or can I have that? That's company. I'm like, fuck it, it's going to go to the boss. I guess a lo saca quien quiera. But then así me agarré and next thing, me salió lo culero, güey. Hey, Dave, I'm going to require, snacks. I'm going to need you to get me some drinks. Fucking, I want a comfy chair. I want
Ramon doesn't realize he's the new guy now.
I know, right? He's got sonority.
No, wait. I was right now on the story ahorita because I start with Dave on June 1st. Pero ahorita donde estoy, I'm number 4 in seniority.
Damn, bro.
Dave spanks you on seniority, way.
Yeah, so now moving to this new department, and I drop to the bottom again. I start all over again, with seniority.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the,
so what is it about it that you wanted to transfer? Is it you can move up more there or what?
Yeah, the thing is that I'm not.
It's more Rucon friendly way.
Yeah, Rucon friendly, and not only that, but it's learning. Like I'm gonna start learning the bigger switches, the bigger communications equipment. I can make it work in the field, but now making it work in the office, like en ese edificio donde estamos is like it's where everything comes in from the world and everything goes out to the world, Where
the CIA has their tap wing.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah, or the FBI, So it's just you're responsible for communicating people to the world, like literally right here, because you're working with bigger circuits, you're working with bigger communications, like all the cell sites, everything that communicates to anybody from cell phones to landlines to internet goes through that building. So, it's gonna be Rucailo friendly though. That's for sure. Rucon friendly.
That usually means top dollar, bro.
Well, I think there is an increase only because of the position,
So is Dave gonna be your supervisor or what?
No, because he's not my supervisor. We're equals. He's gonna train me though.
He's gonna train me, but he's not my supervisor. He says.
No, he's not my supervisor. He's a senior tech. I would say that.
If you're the apprentice and he's the master, way. I'm saying.
You should lay easy on him, bro. Don't be so rough on him. Don't make fun of him so much, right?
No, I told him, hey, like, you better stock up on KY jelly, puto.
Jesus, bro.
Porque me vas a dar duro.
No. Don't turn it on me, man. Dave's not like that. I'm
going to have to call your job and say this is conflict of interest. I don't know.
No.
They're both associated with this podcast that I listen to.
No. So what's gonna happen is that we had a couple of guys from our department operations transfer out because they opened up some better positions. So a lot of the older guys are just transferring out. They're the field is a young man's game. No,
pues te digo from the hiring because pues con todo esto que está pasando, güey, I got el compa que tiene the jiu-jitsu spot, pues he's kind of hurting, güey. That shit's not gonna open up, and he's saying that there's people that are gonna be afraid for a while to go and fucking train and so.
He you know what? There's actually one of my coworkers goes to his jiu-jitsu.
Well, he was top dollar at a cable company, so he's got a little bit of experience.
Yeah,
but he just asked me if anybody was hiring. So
I think they're gonna be doing some hiring, and I have a couple of compas right here too that were asking me about it. I'm like, look, just give us some time. I know they're gonna do some hiring, and once they do, it's not guaranteed, but just put in, and if they call you up, you know what? Fuck it. Caile, caile, because es nomás es de que una cosa sí les voy a decir. You can't be afraid of heights or confined spaces. You can't be afraid of working because ahí a veces trabajas, hay días que trabajas 6 días, 10 horas mínimo.
Yeah.
A veces, and you're, and not only that, but the traffic. You're going to have to if we start at 8, you're going to have to wake up at 5 and be out of the house by 6 to be there by 7 and just wait for an hour.
It's a sacrifice. Like, that's why I didn't pursue the lineman. Remember we took classes with the DWP? Yeah. I didn't pursue that way because I was like, shit. Well, I guess se me metió en la cabeza that, hey, you're on call if they need you on the weekends. And, I've always been like, if I want to play somewhere, I don't want to fucking get a call that some drunk driver fucking hit a post and now I have to go fucking fix it or whatever. Or
move the services or keep from people getting electrocuted and shit.
And so there's definitely things that, and it's like in everything, no way. I mean, a lot of people want to make more money, but they don't want the responsibility that comes with it or the sacrifices that you have to
Yeah, and at the beginning in the interview, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm willing to work extra hours. Oh yeah, I'm willing to, help out coworkers. I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to do that." And then as soon as they pass probation, like, bro, I gotta go home early because the que hay family issues siempre hay, güey. There's always like, oh shit, I gotta go pick up my kid, or like, oh, you know what, my wife got locked out, or or she lost the keys to her car, or lo que sea, all this shit, Or
yeah, pues se la jalan, güey. There's a lot of there's a lot of fucking.
There's back in the days, all that, I don't think those excuses fucking fall in because all right, she lost her keys or she misplaced them, she could get a lift home, I mean, or you could get a lift home.
There's people that their fucking aunt died like 6 times already because every year they fucking
yeah.
Wait a minute, didn't that aunt just die like 2 months ago?
No, they were twins.
Triplets.
Well, every month they add one.
Yeah. So fucking, and then and it happens with everybody, even with us, it's happened where like yo también me he puesto mis moños. I'm like, fuck no, I'm not gonna work.
No.
Yo sí me he puesto mis moños.
Ramon, no.
But it came after I put in my time though, because at the beginning, the first year, fucking, we were working hard. Le metíamos las horas, le metíamos el tiempo, and then after a while, like, okay, you start seeing the mañas, you start catching the mañas, and you're like, you know what, fuck that. ¿Para qué me estoy matando yo? Estos cabrones les vale madre, why should I? So then you fall into that fucking little pattern where like, well, if they're not doing it, why should I?
Because you're better than that, bro. Exactly. I believe in you.
Yeah. No. No. I was terrible for a couple of years, bro. For a couple of years, I was.
No me digas.
La poco, güey.
No me digas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know.
But that was within his like first year, too.
No, that was my second year.
Yeah, I earned it.
I got there in your second year. And he went before me.
Yeah. Was on my second year.
Yeah, I was already there, no? When you
I was already a year when you came in.
That's what I'm saying. I came in almost on casi en el anniversary of your 1 year.
Yeah. And then by the second year, ya andaba de un poquito de vale madre. I felt untouchable.
Pero lo que te digo, when Esteban went for the ride along with you,
what are you talking about? There was no ride along.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, wait.
Yeah, I was hanging out in the
adjacent
sus rumbos, bro, and he just was like, "Hey, wait, what are you doing here?" Oh, nothing, way. Just gonna check out.
Let's go have lunch.
Oh man, that was eye-opening. Fucking.
It didn't take long, is all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, and then but then after that, it's like, and then once I got knocked out my high horse, then it's just like, okay, you know what? Me pagan bien. There's no need for me to fuck it up, So then ya me puse las pinches pilas y ya.
But you hit rock bottom, bro. There's times where you hit rock bottom, like reality was fucking.
Yeah, and then that's when you get humble. You're like fuck you. It goes back to like you realize what you had and didn't appreciate it, or took it for granted. And that's what happened with me. I took a lot of things for granted. I didn't appreciate them at the time. And then once, fucking I'm struggling, living, borrowing money just to fucking be able to pay rent,
Yeah.
Y todo ese desmadre. And so finally I get my job back and all right, fuck it. Ya cuando regreso, güey, regresé cambiadito, güey. Una arreglada que me dio ese pinche getting fired for 4 months. Oh, fuck, dude.
¿Y más delgado llegaste, güey?
No, güey, llegué más gordo, güey.
So this was in the time cuando te pusieron on the fucking...
No. So the timeline...
No, that was a separate, yeah. I earned my stripes, dice.
Yeah, the timeline, cuando me dieron gas was 2011, güey. It was in 2011. Me dieron gas, and it was almost at the beginning of the year. And all I did was just stay home and eat. Y de pinche, porque sí me pegó una depre, güey.
I remember.
Yeah, sí me pegó una depre. Cabrón, tú y yo estábamos casi in the same boat during that time.
Yeah, I was going. I mean, I just didn't have a direction. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted.
Yeah, but you weren't working at LAX anymore.
But I'm not trying to compare my life to you, way. But at least you had a trade, way. You already had skills that were like, all it takes is for me to mourn this, and then get back on my feet and I have a skill that I can take anywhere. I didn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it was pretty hard for me to dude, I remember going to your house to apply to Best Buy way, remember?
Yeah.
Because I didn't even have a computer.
Yeah, you did. But this was like in 06 or 07. 07, I think it was.
It was a while back, man.
Yeah, in 07. But I'm talking about cuando Fernie y yo éramos roommates. Es cuando me dieron amigas, güey. En ese tiempo que nos íbamos a golfear con pinches pocket change. We used to go golf with pocket change. We couldn't pay the fucking, what was it, the 675? Or what was it? Yeah, it was the 675 to play, way. Fucking 9-hole. We didn't have it, and we we went through our change, our cup holder change, and everything, and we just fucking made it. Para jugar, way.
Yeah, that was the second time around that fucking for me, because I remember when I turned 30, where I quit a good job that I had because I just felt like life wasn't really going anywhere. Like I felt I was in the corporate world and it was just kind of boring. It was the same shit and I was making money, but it was like, at what cost, where? And that's when I just quit and we started that fucking spot and I went in on that spot in the valley. Remember?
Yeah.
And when that shit fell apart, I was like, Jesus, bro, I had a good job. I left all that shit. And then now it's time to fucking see what I can do now.
Yeah. So. No, yeah, you wondered. You struggled también. Pero no, ya después de eso, it's like when you hit rock bottom is when you realize, and I'm sure there's a lot of listeners right now, or not listeners, but listeners and that might be going through the situation right now. You know, maybe they lost their job or maybe they're trying to make ends meet. You know, and they're like, fuck. And es por eso te digo que me sentía kind of douchey. Me sentía bien culero fucking complaining about working all these hours or waking up really fucking early or going to sleep really late y que la chingada, when there's people at home, they're like, fuck, I wish I could be working right now, you know? And
yeah, but you know what? This is the rock bottom that a lot of people need, where hopefully they can see it and realize that, you know, this is something that needed to happen. Because I mean, the times that we've learned from our shit was when we were in that situation. Yeah. I mean, I remember waking up at 4 a.m. for my fucking truck getting repoed, like shit like that. Way.
Oh yeah,
getting my shit repoed, having all my fucking belongings in the truck. They didn't even they fucking, that time that my truck got repoed. Way, I remember I drank a lot the night before, and then I woke up and in the middle of the night and I heard like the tow truck and I heard like chaos. Yeah. And right away I knew, these fuckers are taking my shit. And so I got up and the guy was like, hey bro, stay right there. And I was like, no dude, that's my shit. Yeah, I'll give you the fucking key. Let me just get a few things that I need for work, my work badge and just little things that I need. And then just so at least I don't miss work. And he was like, yeah, okay. And then I gave him the keys. And then he fucking opened the car. He did all this shit. And then he fucking started driving. I was like, oh, pues este way he's gonna pull in the side right here. And he just took off. Like, dude, I fucking was nice. Like, I know these guys deal with douchey ass people. I didn't take anything personal. I was like, hey, dude, here are my keys. I'm making it easier for you. These are my keys. Let me just get in there and get my badge and stuff that I need. And
maybe the driver was fucking from the Church of Ramon, the judgmental Ramon. Te vio todo tatuado y dijo, ni madres, este güey me va a balear ahorita, güey.
Probably, but those fucking, when they repo your shit, güey, well, not only when they repo, but like all those tow yards, where they're sketchy as fuck, dude. There's like, I get the security. And I had to pay like $130 just so they can bring my shit in trash bags, like all my stuff. And I lost stuff. You don't get to be like, hey, wait, where's my iPod or where's this? You don't get to tell them that. They just give you what you take and that's it. And so, yeah, those times are fucking hard, bro. Like and you know what it is? También is like a lot of people don't realize that, like. You know, when I was working with the adults with disabilities, remember I was working for that for a little bit.
Was it in Santa Monica? Were you working?
No, it was in Torrance.
In Torrance, okay.
I used to have this Japanese dude that guy for some reason, his life was always in shambles way. One thing after another. Like, I felt bad for him. Like, he couldn't get a break. And then he would see me, like, talking to the supervisors and just kind of, like, getting rapport with people and being really, like, friendly and not letting shit get to me. And he would always tell me, like, man, you're fucking lucky that you're like that. And I'm like, no, Dick, like, this isn't how I've always been. Mm-hmm. You know, like, it took a lot for me to do this and to be able to do this. And I feel like a lot of times, sometimes people forget that. Like, they see, like, oh, you know, like, como in my personal situation, like, oh, pues este güey compra guitarras cuando quiere and he has this. It was never always like that, dude. Like, it was hard, way. And we've all without really, sometimes the three of us during the same time, but we've all are going or been through some rough fucking times, dude, you know?
Yeah.
So it's been hard, way.
Yeah, there was a time where, like, fucking, yeah, I was at rock bottom, and those were pretty good, you know, they were pretty stable. And then there was times where, like, Fernie and I were really good, and you were still were, like, at rock bottom. Mm-hmm. You know, and then there's times like, you know, tú y yo estamos bien and Fernie's like at rock bottom.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think we've had a time when estamos todos bien, though, have we? Oh shit!
There you Sorry, it's my battery's low. I had to go low power mode.
Oh shit!
We've never been top dollar around the same time, dude.
I don't think so.
We've never.
No, it's like, well, it's always one of us dragging, fucking killing it for the other two.
Oh, shit.
No pedradas, Fernie. No pedradas.
Come on, bro. We got to get our shit together at the same time, man.
Oh, shit.
You know? Pero look, the thing is that, like, at least you and I, Esteban, when we went through this, we didn't have the responsibilities, you know?
Yeah.
We didn't have children. We didn't have a significant other or a spouse that you know, we're dragging down with us también, you know? So it was kind of easy. Not easy. It was easier to, like, fucking drag it on, or, like, no ponerle tantas ganas, or not, like, really fucking suffocate in the stress and the anxiety. Because you're like, oh, fuck it, you know what? As long as I can make enough to pay for my fucking cell phone, as long as I could pay for this or whatever, I'm good to the next month.
Yeah, you know? I'll eat the same shit every day if I have to, güey.
Oh, yeah, fucking... No, güey, yo estaba fucking... Y es cuando me puse marrano, güey, because I was only eating at home, and fucking la pinche depresión y la, you know, todo el desmadre, like, fucking dealing with unemployment, dealing with the fucking...
Oh, that's terrible. Unemployment,
yeah.
Right? Jesus,
EDD.
That year that I was unemployed, way, I was the most depressed that I've ever been in my life, way. Yeah. Just because me personally, I didn't feel like I was being useful. Like, I didn't feel like nobody depended on me. Like, I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but for me, it was like, nobody depends on me. Nobody gives a shit. Like, there's no team that I can be a part of that we can troubleshoot something at work. There's no coworkers. There's nobody depends on me. And then the no children, there's nobody that depends on me. Like, and then that for me was like, I need to feel important. Like, I need to feel like I'm doing something and contributing, you know? And that's what really got me fucking depressed, dude. That shit was hard, man. That whole year.
No, güey, pues estuvo cabrón, güey. Yeah. Estuvo cabrón, pero en parte, pues, es como das gracias de que, fuck, at least my children didn't go through this, you know? Or like, fucking, you know, the significant other. And not only that, but it's just like, fuck, didn't have a backup plan. No backup plan. And even though I had my trade, en ese año, güey, en ese tiempo, nobody was hiring. I remember I put in for an interview and I found out there was like 70 applicants.
Jesus, bro.
70 applicants and only one position.
A lot of that gets into inside fucking knowing the person, some people inside, where, you know, a lot of the job stuff is having a good relationship with a lot of different people and just being able to have that connection. Que te digan, hey, güey, pues they're hiring and shit like that, you know. Yeah. Está cabrón off the street. Está cabrón off the street to fucking to stand out over 70 applicants, way. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so that's why they do the testing, and then they do the resume. That's why sometimes on paper it's fucking you have to lie. I get it. That's why you have to exaggerate your fucking resume. You got to use the fancy words, or you got to use fucking terminology that maybe you didn't even work on, but because, that's what they're asking for, you say that you did, and then you just find out enough about it. So when you go to the interview, you're like, oh, okay, este güey sabe. But yeah, you get the job and you're in there like, all right, cabrón, fucking rebuild this fucking 100-pair splice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do I need again? Aquí what's the practice here?
Yeah.
Ya se la chingada. But no,
what I did is I went on Fiverr and I hired some fucking like writing student that was going to university for writing, and I just gave her like all my shit, all my years of working, and she made my resume and my cover letter. Where I've never written a resume. I've never done that.
Oh shit.
I've always had people do it for me.
¿Cuánto te salió, güey?
It's like $20, $25 for the cover letter, and she wrote. And I mean, these are students that are in college, way. So the punctuation and the grammar was on point. I mean, I'm not that good at punctuation.
Yeah, well, check it out.
An English major, way.
Yeah, I would have used because a lot.
Regardless.
Yeah. Basically would have popped up in every fucking line.
Well, luego también I could do this, I could do that, I could do this and that.
Basically, I could do whatever, Zane.
Checking it out.
I remember when we first applied to the magazine company when I was 18, where I had a compa from high school that applied with us. Y el güey, we didn't know anything, güey. El güey came to the aplicar with the back brace already ready, como que he was gonna get hired on the spot. Güey.
Oh shit.
And so I'm like, what are you wearing, bro? He's like, well, fuck, what if we get hired? I was like, that's not how it works. And then on the application, he put specializing in lifting heavy things. And I was like, think, what is that?
Estoy bien mamado.
I was like, what is that, bro? And he was just like,
hey, fucking carrying seven bags of groceries in each hand, it doesn't count, cabrón.
He says he specializes in lifting heavy things.
¿No le preguntaste qué eran those heavy things?
Well, we got hired. We all three of us got hired, and it was like you said. Hey, I thought you specialized in lifting heavy things, güey. Apenas pues la pinche caja esa, güey. Pinche mentiroso. But yeah, it was just funny, güey. Pinche salsa que le metió, güey. But I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty competitive now, no way. A lot of people losing their jobs. They're not gonna have their jobs again. I'm sure we're opening up the fucking gates. I'm sure it's going to be competitive, no?
Yeah, it is. But you know what? Ahorita que hablas de eso, so let me ask you though. Someone, who was I talking? I think I was talking to my brother-in-law this weekend.
Uh-huh.
Or somebody. They were talking about how there was this, who was it? I think it was the governor of New York, Cuomo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I guess it was a reporter asking him about the unemployment and all these people without, you got to open up businesses and everything because everybody's unemployed and all this and all that. He's like, well, look, there's still businesses open, if they're really suffering it, they don't have unemployment or they can't get unemployment or lo que sea, why don't they apply for, I guess temporarily for right now, they need money for these essential jobs, fucking restaurants are like Pizza Hut's looking for delivery guys, fucking like maintenance departments like janitorials, they're looking for cleaning people, there's all these other places that if they really need to, like if they're really struggling, they need to they could apply for this, it's not like there's no work out there. There is work. It might not be the work that you're used to, but there is something out there for everybody. What is your thought on that?
Well, I feel like it's, people, they're not gonna, a lot of people don't like to be like in charge of like their situation, where a lot of people want somebody else to solve their problems, where, and that's a lot of people's situations where it's like they want the comfort of like what they're used to, like you said, they want to like what they know. And they don't want to push themselves to try something new. Way, I mean, I don't think that it's. I mean, the way he's saying it, I don't really feel like it's like that way. Because just imagine if I mean, how many people can that Pizza Hut hire? Way? I mean, how many people can work at that Costco when there's like tens of thousands of people in that area that don't have work, or maybe I'm exaggerating, but you're gonna have people competing for the same job. Way, I mean, there's not that work for everybody. Way.
But I have noticed, and I don't know if either one of you have noticed that or not, but like I've noticed that like Target, I saw an ad that says now hiring. I saw Costco that they was hiring. It might not be at that Costco. It might be at the warehouse. It might be at their hub, or it might be somewhere else, and not necessarily that store, but that they're hiring. What else did I see? There was something else that I saw that they're hiring, and I've seen people like the managers giving interviews. Standard distance, but you can tell that they're giving interviews, and they're not inside the restaurant. They might be on the outside. Y están en una distancia, and I'm like, okay, the only thing I can see right there is that someone's getting interviewed. They're interviewing people for deliveries. I mean, you could also become like a Uber Eats, especially right now with everybody fucking ordering from home. Like, se te antoja un pinche a burrito bowl from Chipotle, fucking put it in, and someone's gonna drop it off to you. Some of these people maybe
that shit's expensive, dude. That shit's been adding up.
I know, but there's people still doing that, right?
Well, but let me ask you this then: like, what would you do if you got laid off from your job because of this? Would you work at Costco?
So for me, it falls back to that thing where like I could do, por ejemplo, I would risk going like independent contractor to repair phone lines. I wouldn't necessarily have to go into the service industry or work depending if I can't get any work, but all I would have to do is just promote myself around the neighborhood. I'm like, because the phone company will charge you minimum $80 just to check your fucking jack at your house. I could do it for half of that. You know
what, Way? I mean, I feel like a lot of people rather get unemployment than work at Costco or Pizza Hut.
You're
gonna make more money. You're gonna make more money on unemployment than fucking working at these places and dealing with people at restaurants. No thanks, bro. Dealing with fucking the lines at Costco. Nah, I'd rather fucking.
And that's the thing. So then it goes back to what how el pinche. I think the governor, the way he put it out there, like, look, if they don't qualify, because these were for the people that didn't qualify or couldn't get unemployment for whatever reason. I don't know the situation, know, but they like you got to be able to hustle it, right? There's gonna be somewhere you can hustle. You're not gonna get the money that you were used to, but you'll get some money, right?
There's hustles everywhere, bro. There's hustles. I mean, you see all the fucking people in the corner selling masks. Way, that's a hustle.
They're just fucking hustle.
They're just trying to make money, way. Yeah. And then when Mother's Day comes along, they're gonna have flowers as well because hey, they gotta they gotta make their like my cousin is in Tijuana, way, and they're fucking that shit's. I mean, he's been on lockdown for. When he got word that it was in fucking Italy and shit, he was already like, we're not going anywhere. So I'm like, Jesus, way, he hasn't even fucking nada está pasando en Mexico, way. He's like, nah, fuck that, I'm not going anywhere. So he's been on lockdown for fucking months, bro, and he's making like $1,000 a week on the currency because there's a discrepancy between the peso como te lo están pagando aquí y como te lo pagan en Mexico. So what he does is con $2,000, he's making like $1,000 a week, just fucking exchanging the money and exchanging it back in Mexico for that. He'll make like $200 a day on that upside.
Está, pinche, el que no tranza no avanza, compa.
And then so my mom's already like, hey, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna fucking start doing that next week, or I want to already start fucking trying to make some cash. And it's como dices, way, like it's just people that, but see him and my mom are like, they're people that they can't be just fucking on neutral or coasting. Mm-hmm. They have to be doing something. So, but I mean, it's working out for him. Way, it's not illegal. He's just making money off currency. But
on the loophole.
But it's I mean, Dave, we've seen how like, remember we were laughing at the way the prisons were communicating with the little fucking through the toilet?
Yeah.
If you're in a fucking situation, you're gonna figure out something, dude. Like you're gonna figure out ways to do something where if you really want it or if you're really in rock bottom, like, because I think a lot of people don't know how to distinguish between struggling a little bit and actually fucking just flat. Like you're fucking you don't have a cushion where and it's hard for a lot of people where I'm not saying that, they should go through that, but it's definitely fucking hard where everything that we have, nobody can take it away from us, way. We fucking work for it. We don't come from rich fucking families, way. Pero
I feel like you and I have been talking y Fernie nomás nos está viendo, güey. Está todo pinche. He's all frozen.
No, Fernie, pero Ramon's fucking giant voice de Dios today.
Yeah, Ramon's
overpowering, güey.
Ever since I took my little vacation, I've noticed how he talks a lot more. He can fucking just take control over this whole thing. Now he's like the headmaster.
I let him talk, güey.
How did this happen, bro? How did this happen in my absence, dude? What happened?
I just let him talk, güey.
How'd you let this escalate like this, bro? What's up?
No, well, it wasn't this bad, pero today, especially porque tiene la voz de Dios, güey.
He's got a lot to say now, man. Shit.
He has all the trouble today, so.
Jesus, bro.
I try to fucking adjust it on the application. It doesn't give me a treble setting.
It's not that bad anymore. I guess we got used to it.
Yeah, we got used to it, but like even if we're talking or he's talking, empieza, it overpowers it.
We should go like this, like when we want to talk.
I got it. Yo primero.
Yo tengo pregunta.
A ver, Fernando.
No, I'm just saying, I'm practicing.
He's right here. Mira este güey de aquí me la pela.
Es que tú, en ours, you're down there, güey.
Come on, like.
Este güey era. Ay, a ver. Ay, güey era. Toma, güey. Oh, toma, güey. Órale, güey.
Toma, güey.
I'm gonna grab. No te puedo agarrar las chichis, güey, because it disappears.
You're under him. You can hold up his huevos.
Oh, I'm under him because I have him up. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, so like this. Oh, because I have you under me, bro.
He's teabagging you right now.
Oh shit! All right, so fucking like this. Pinche Ramon.
This makes great audio. This makes yes, it's
no, my phone's fucking.
Yeah, está acabando. Fucking pues why don't we fucking call it antes de que te corte, güey? And shit. I know that just ¿qué más? I don't know what I know.
Hey, sorry, Fernie. Te salió chingón los tapes, güey. I forgot to fucking text you, güey. You look fucking badass, dude.
The secret tapes.
Yeah, those look badass, dude. Maybe
some people will know what we're talking about. Some won't. So
that's join the Patreon. Hey, wait, is the staff gonna be able to get one of those or what?
I don't know if we have even enough for staff right now.
Oh shit.
That'd be a nice little commemorative fucking.
Yeah, you got down with the artwork, dude. That was fucking sweet.
The vintage tapes on the ones that are hard to come by, way. Everything else.
Oh yeah.
We can put the staff ones on some fucking generic shit, way.
Hey, fucking! I think my headphones got some cassette tapes. We'll just fucking record over it.
No, exactamente, yeah, way.
Shit.
Yeah. It'll add to it,
Yeah, we'll add to it. Anything for anybody before we call it a day?
That.
Nobody's gonna share anything. I just know that there's all the Star Wars fans. Y todos de sci-fi. Today is May the 4th. So fucking enjoy it. Today is what is it? Is it a 5-year anniversary de que me moché el pinche dedo?
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was May 4th. El día que me moché el pinche dedo.
So the force wasn't with you, huh?
No, it wasn't, güey. Fucking. Yeah, fucking, I don't know, you can tell, but yeah, es que no me moché la punta del dedo.
That means tomorrow's el Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, el Cinco de Drinko. A lot of people are having, I think they're having a big old celebration on the Zoom or Instagram Live.
There's a few comedians doing comedy shows, way.
Yeah. I know that our Tania Estrada is doing something. I know that Frankie Quiñones is also doing something. I think Momo and...
Even ¿Cómo se llama este otro güey? El hipster, chipster.
Oh, Alfred Robles.
Yeah, he's doing something.
Yeah, there's plenty for the raza to go check out. Just depends who tickles your funny bone and shit.
Yeah,
and
all the shows I've noticed are like $5 or $10 way. So
yeah, so just support, these comedians. También they, this is what they live off of, on the road and doing their shows. Y ahorita pues también están. All their shit got canceled to like 2021. I heard.
2021 now. Shit.
Mm-hmm. All the big events, big venues.
So I mean, if you got it, I mean, not everybody's got even the $5, $10, but if you got it, way.
Yeah,
show some support, way.
Support them and shit. And fucking just want to say thank you. I know that we had a couple of listeners and followers send us DMs and showing off our mug and showing off our sweaters and showing off just listening to us. Thank you to all of you that are showing the support. Thank you for all the podcasters también promoting each other and lifting each other up right now during this fucking este desmadre. But we're pursuing, we're moving forward, and that's a good thing. That shows a lot. So just want to say thank you to everybody. And I don't know if you other guys want to share something else or not, but if that's it, yeah,
that's it, bro. That's what I had to say.
Just want to say, al rato suelta, and para la próxima.
Órale pues.
All right.
Peace.
Late.